welcome to episode 337 of Flight
Football.
and Anything Else.
I'm Dave.
And I'm Mike. How you doing, Dave?
I'm better than most, not as good as some. How are you, Mike?
Excellent.
Yep.
But can't take it any longer. What's with the get up? The Spartan tie, the Spartan hat. Well, the Spartan hat you wear
Occasionally.
regularly,
Right.
but the tie and the shirt, not so much.
Well, I figure that tonight would be a good practice to interview for the president's job at MSU. Kevin Guskowitz left and created quite a bit of commotion when he left, which is probably justified.
Did he leave on his terms, or did they find?
Oh no, he left
did
on
he
his
have
terms.
panhandle?
Absolutely left on his terms. And I really like the guy. I actually was reading his newsletters, and he's the one that got Jay Batt in there, and then Jay Batt was the one that got Fitzgerald in there.
Who's Jay Batt?
Jay Batt's the AD.
Oh, okay.
They poached
Is that
him.
short for something, or is it?
I don't.
Batt?
No, it's BATT.
Good
Yeah.
evening, Chuck. Welcome
Yes,
aboard.
Chuck. Hello, sir. No, it's BATT and amazing. He was at Wake Forest. Michigan State poached him from Wake Forest. He's done an amazing job turning a lot of the sports programs around, dealing with the NIL situation. And I was just reading a little news article here that Kevin Guskowitz departure triggers a buyout clause in Jay Batt's. So I'm saying if Jay Batt leaves, they are going to have such a shit show on their hands at MSU. They will probably gladly take my resume, because nobody that has any kind of a desire to work at a high-ranking Division I, well-oiled, machine of an education system is not going to want to be there. So I figured I would. Do you think I got a chance?
Well, it depends on how this pod goes. If we nail it, I think you're the front runner. So actually, to be honest with you, I mean, why wouldn't you be?
I mean,
if we fucking sink like a stone here, and then you're on your own.
I don't like your confidence level. I'm sorry.
I love it. Like I said, we just got to nail it.
I don't know. I don't know if I don't. I'm not sure if I feel comfortable with this at all. Yeah.
All right, are we doing the corrections, or do you want to kick off the beer first?
Let's do the corrections first.
All right, which button is? I can't see.
Got it.
All right, even though millions and millions of viewers and even more listeners, it's a correction that nobody called us out on, but we're professionals. When we drop
absolutely.
the ball.
Well, look I got a tie on.
Yeah, hell yes. When we drop the ball, people expect corrections.
Yes.
So we ended episode 336 in such a flurry that we did not even rate the third and final tasting. And I actually went 3.93. You went 3.85. And Untapped, 5.2 thousand people had it 3.89. So all of us were right in line.
What beer was that again?
I'd have to get my sheet.
Okay. Never mind.
But we did give them that. So that's on them if they needed the beer. We just didn't. We just didn't give them the ratings.
Correct.
So
there you go.
Another monkey off our backs.
Thank you for doing that.
But
yes,
the fourth straight from Fat Orange Cat. We have Kitten's Summer Ale, an American pale wheat from Fat Cat Brewing. Fat Orange Brewing.
Cat.
Fat Orange Cat. No, it's Fat Orange. Fat Orange Cat. Fat Orange Brewing. Yes. Well, there goes your fucking. There goes.
I'm the guy.
There goes your job. But anyway, this one was number 3 on Untapped Community Awards as number 3 wheat beer, as voted by the Untapped faithful. But you might say, well, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, but in 2025, it was the number 2 rated wheat beer. So it fell a spot. But
that's
anyway,
too bad. All right.
So Kitten Summer Ale from Fat Orange Cat, a contract brewery in North Haven, Connecticut.
Oh, I don't think I could do that job anyway with having the tie on, and that was getting warm.
Most ADs don't wear ties anyway, or presidents or whatever. that you were, whatever you were
Oh,
applying.
I suppose a president would have to wear a tie occasionally.
Now, this is where we're going to see how good Fat Orange Cat is or isn't, because I'm not a huge wheat beer fan,
No, you've said that repeatedly.
but it has the aroma of a hazy IPA. So this could be interesting.
That's not a conundrum, is it? No.
No.
Cheers. Ooh, you're not lying.
See, that doesn't taste like a wheat beer.
Mm-mm.
It's very good flavor. I can see why it has won awards.
Now, I was busy taking off my interview garb. What did you say was in here? Wheat with citrus. So there's plenty
There's the hazy IPA taste to it then.
for sure.
And I think the hazy overpowers the wheat, which could make this very
This is
enjoyable for me.
yeah, absolutely. At 5%, you would have no problem getting after a few of these.
All right. What have you been watching, Dave?
What have I been watching? Let's start it off with For All Mankind, Apple TV. And that's the one where if the space race hadn't ended in the 70s, where would we be right now? And where they're at right now in this, what I think is going to be the final season, it's bedlam, chaos on Mars, Mike. It's complete,
As one would
uncontrolled.
expect.
Yes. So they have a work strike.
Boy, that's a third tasting drink.
That
all,
is.
all over the pants.
Good grief.
Luckily, these were dirty shorts.
And
Like I'm really wearing shorts.
so For All Mankind.
All right. Our first
Great
one.
show if you like that kind of stuff, by the way.
You know what? I'm going to do the series first, and then we'll finish with the rest of mine and then our homework assignment. So
Okay.
hopefully, well, even if James and or Kyle aren't on, they do listen. So they'll at least know we did our homework assignment.
Right.
The series on Netflix, 8 episodes. It was called, well, it wasn't called, it is called Nemesis. Very interesting take on this because I'll give it 2 thumbs up for the ending.
Okay.
I'll give it 2 thumbs up for the series material, the content,
Yep.
and 2 thumbs down, 2 toes down, your thumbs down. Arguably the worst acting Liz and I have ever seen in our entire lives. I mean, it was literally like, and nothing against your local high school drama club, but it was almost like Netflix went to a bunch of local high schools and said, "Hey, who wants to be in a Netflix series? 8 parts, about an hour each episode. You in? Okay, come on. You in?
Yeah.
Well, I thought you were kicked out of drama. Never mind. Come on, you're in." So,
Right. Well, what's the plot?
a cop who is going after somebody who killed his partner. Not a spoiler. You learn that right off Jump Street. And he's held a grudge for years. And these 4 people are robbing major heists.
Yeah.
And he knows it's them because it's the same, but he can't prove it. And everybody's shitting on him. So
Yeah.
like, throw in a Denzel Washington and some names. And
Sure.
this is arguably the best Netflix series of all time.
But instead it was like, hey, you're making me mad.
Yes.
Cause you killed my partner.
Yes.
But I'm after you.
And then throw a lot of
Yeah.
N-bombs in there.
What?
It's a predominantly African American class, and
Gotcha.
they are very loose with that word. And like Liz was even like, "Geez, they say that a lot."
I'm just watching it on TV and I'm kind of uncomfortable. Yeah.
What's emoji does Chuck have out there?
Uh,
Oh, it's just a drum. Yeah, come on, no spoilers there, Charles. We're not to that point yet.
all right.
All right, what else?
So The Pit, Shelly and I are still watching The Pit on HBO Max. That I'm telling you,
that is a corrections corner from before. Liz is through with that.
Okay.
She's caught up.
So we just finished season 1, episodes 13, 14, and 15. Yeah, and not a super spoiler. There's a mass shooting, so you can imagine what the ER is like with a mass shooting, and they don't hold any punches when it comes to how they would treat patients normally in that type of an environment. To do CPR and to, like, one guy fractured his pelvis. They're just tearing clothes off of people. And it doesn't, it's not,
vanity's not
yeah.
a strong suit in the ER. You got to save lives. You
I
can't
mean,
worry about somebody's.
yeah, you got to cut the wire bras off because if you use the paddles, then that's not good because it's metal, blah, 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 blah. But I'm saying from different ER shows you might have watched where they kind of cut the camera angle and you know what's going on. It's, yeah. So that part of it was interesting. I've not seen that in television. Well, this is HBO Max, so they don't have to. It's not
Where are
television.
you in that? Because Chuck actually just finished season 2. So Chuck,
Yeah.
Because I think there's only 2 seasons, and Liz is through it as well. I've enjoyed the episodes that I've seen.
Yeah.
But that's something she watches on her own, and
Yeah.
I just come in, because
Sure.
it's easy to pick up
Yeah.
on. So we don't have to do another corrections corner in 338. By the way, Kitten Summer Ale, 5% ABV. IBU's not mentioned. I don't think I mentioned that earlier.
I think you may have, but that's okay to do it again.
So
Can't
5%.
can't hurt. Yeah.
All right,
What do you got for
so,
number 2?
The day before Memorial Day, Imagine Birch Run. Liz and I went to and we saw Obsession, horror story that our oldest son Justin said was arguably the best horror movie he ever saw. Clearly, my oldest son and I have a very different view of movies.
Sure.
It was watchable. It was better than that horror movie that he really highly acclaimed.
And you said blue.
I didn't think it was good at all. There was
Right.
about podcasters who were, it was, that one was really bad. This one was at least watchable, but no way. I mean, no way. It doesn't come close to Halloween.
Yeah, right.
So, but him and I are in lockstep with series because he recommended Breaking Bad. He recommends Sons of Anarchy, but movies were just on a different plane. So Obsession, it does have very good reviews on like Rotten Tomatoes and everything.
Okay.
And it was watchable, but it just, a lot of thinking was involved, and it's just like, okay, this is supposed to be a horror movie. I don't want to think. Let's get on with the kills. So
Let's get on with the mayhem and death. All right. Next one. The Boys. Done. I'm still waiting for you to.
And we have not started, but it's done, so we're gonna get
Okay.
All right.
You got to get on that.
All right.
All right. Are we to our homework?
Not yet.
Okay.
On Memorial Day,
Yes.
Imagine Saginaw.
Right.
The Passenger, another horror movie.
Hmm.
I liked it a lot better than Obsession.
Okay.
And we reached out to Josh. He said, "Oh, that was horrible. That movie sucked." There was the standard horror movie tropes. I'm like, "Oh, tropes. Listen to Siskel and Ebert over there." And I'm like, I just don't see how you thought. Now, I thought Obsession was better than Passenger. I can respect that. To say Passenger was horrible and absolutely rave about Obsession is, now I've got an issue with it. It's like, come on. If you like the one, Passenger was better.
Okay.
So, in my opinion,
All right.
Passenger was better.
All right. That got you your thumbs up.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Anything else to
Nope.
watch other than the homework?
Nope.
All right. Homework assignment was given to me by loyal listener, sometimes viewer, Mr. Kyle Martek. Him and his better half were looking for a movie to watch and search movies on Netflix. And he said to her, "Well, you like Matthew McConaughey, don't you?" And she said, "Yeah, sure." And he clicked it.
All of them?
It's from 2011. Killer Joe.
Wow.
So I did watch this because I take my Monday holidays on Tuesday because I'm off Sunday, Monday, regardless of a holiday or not.
Right.
And had all my chores and everything caught up. So got up, had full pot of coffee, and I'm like, all right, hour and 41 minutes. But it didn't watch like an hour and 41 minutes.
No.
I don't think.
No. Hour. Maybe.
Yeah, it was. So first thing, like he said, right off the jump, You know, we've got full frontal, and they don't make them like they used to anymore. It's
I think that's Hollywood though, to make sure they didn't show any
And all-
like actual.
and all I'll say is glycerin. You got to figure it out. That's a little Easter egg for you. Glycerin. Put 2 and 2 together, and God, I hope I got the band right. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Well, there were multiple full frontals,
yes.
but yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
you know me, always thinking on the spot. I'm like, as I'm watching this movie, I'm like, some of these scenes are somewhat uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I'm
Several.
like,
Yeah, several.
So I got to go to the old. I get the phone out and I go to the old Google, and I'm like, in the movie Killer Joe, what is Dottie's age supposed to be?
Yeah, and I couldn't figure that out either. But I think they were fantasizing at the time.
But it says in the movie that she's 20. Thank you. Yes, Chuck's with it. When I'm off,
Yeah.
again, you got to reach out to Chuck, or if you're off again, I've got to. I don't know if Chuck or I will be able to edit it, but we'll have a hell of a recording. But Chuck knows his shit.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's why Chuck said is really huge where we work. But yes, so there it is. Bush saying glycerin. Connect the dots. So in the movie, she's 20 years old.
Yeah.
So that one particular scene, it leads to the end of how she handles the very end scene.
Right.
And I love the way they faded to black there.
Yes.
That was excellent. Now, the Chuck's emoji there was spot on. In a little side story.
Oh, cause yeah.
The last interview I did today for a full-time position at work, one of his
You used a Kentucky Fried Chicken drumstick?
I did not use it.
Oh.
The guy who was interviewing used to manage a Kentucky Fried Chicken, and I just kind of just shut down. I'm like, well, this is an omen here. This guy's automatically got the job because it's just all the stars are aligning, and he used to manage a Kentucky Fried Chicken, so it's like,
Oh no.
now.
And for those of you that haven't seen the movie,
You gotta
you're
watch
just
it.
gonna
It-
have to. Well,
It's one of the weirdest things.
put your seatbelt on
I don't know if you could ever eat a Kentucky
without
Fried
thinking about
Chicken
that again.
leg
Yeah.
again.
I don't know.
And secondly, how did that really do it for Killer Joe? Because he finished.
'cause he's
If you
psycho.
If you noticed, he finished.
Because he's about 2 oars short of a boat. I don't know, or whatever. He's about a picnic basket short of a picnic.
Now, Chuck didn't enjoy the movie as much as I did. I actually thought it was really good, and I thought it was almost like I want to say the movie I'm thinking about is like 1990. So fast forward 21 years. I want to think it's a movie 21 years after the fact, a little amped up on steroids. Because didn't it kind of remind you of True Romance with Christian Slater?
I don't. If I saw that movie, I don't remember.
Oh, you got to see.
Okay.
I treated you like a son. But
But
and that's actually currently on Netflix too. So
there were several scenes where Shelley's sleeping, and I'm just like, don't wake up, don't wake up, don't wake up, please don't wake up.
It was the aha moment when he comes to the dinner table, and he says,
Ew, I
"What?
guess
You
I won't watch
True
it.
You don't like True Romance, Jen?
No, she's saying I guess I won't watch this movie. I think that's what you're saying.
Oh, you got to watch it unless she hated True Romance. But the thing is, I actually was like, damn it. Because then I finally put 2 and 2 together when he brings them to the table and he's got the insurance and he's like, how much did you say it was worth again, the insurance policy? And then she slipped up and she said,
Yeah.
because she had the right total and
Oh,
he
yeah.
fucking bust her.
Yeah.
So I liked the movie a lot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
oh, but you didn't even see the scene yet. So
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, it's you gotta.
But that's an awkward. That's
It's
an
not-
awkward. Now, I certainly wouldn't want to watch it with. Yeah, if you when you're going to watch that, Jen, make sure I'm not watching it with you because then it would really be awkward.
That would be a little awkward, yeah. No, I think the one scene where she says she's 12 years old, they're both fantasizing back to when
She was,
she-
and that's
yeah.
well, if the movie's 15 years old or older, you're at risk of hearing the spoiler. I think that's why she shoots shoots who she shoots because they abused her.
Oh,
That's so then because that's why I think
yeah.
it was first, second because of that scene.
That makes sense.
So
That makes sense.
all right, that was my take on it. I don't know if it was right.
Right.
So
Everything went to hell in a handbasket at that point, and so I just thought she was just like trigger happy and just losing it. Like,
and then when it went
let's just go for a clean slate.
and then when it
Went to black. That was pretty good.
I like
That was
it. as well.
it wanted the movie won a lot of awards.
Oh, did it really?
Oh yeah,
I didn't know that.
yes sir. But interesting, Killer Joe, Juno Temple, who was also in
I don't know.
Ted Lasso. She's the blonde.
Oh, really?
She's the British blonde.
Is that Dottie?
That's Dottie.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously 15 years younger.
Yeah, probably 13. 'cause
Yeah,
Ted
13.
Lasso's probably
Oh.
23.
Yeah. Gina Gershon, Matthew McConaughey, Thomas Hayden Church, he's a supporting actor in tons of stuff. And then Emily Hirsch.
I think he's best known for Wings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now they call this a Texas redneck trailer park murder story. But do you know this is actually based on a true story
No, I did not know.
in Florida?
Okay.
But they thought it would be better marketed to this Texas redneck kind of a theme. But yeah, this supposedly there were a lot of these elements that actually happened in Florida.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good to know.
Yeah. All right, music.
Let's go.
All right, can we go with old first? Because it kind of leads to my new.
All right, sure.
All right, you want to go or do you want me to go?
We're at the North Studio, so I'll go. So, Use Your Illusion 1 by Guns N' Roses, released one day after my wife's 24th birthday. September 17th, 1991. 16 songs, 1 hour, 15 minutes. Though it's no Appetite for Destruction,
Still very good.
excellent album.
I'm pretty sure that still went platinum.
Yeah. Dust and Bones, their remake of Live and Let Die.
Yeah.
My personal favorite, Don't Cry, Back Off Bitch, The Garden, which I think is the most slept on song. And then obviously you have the 8-minute ballad, November Rain, which was
Right.
the most popular of the song. But Use Your Illusion 1. So a loyal listener / viewer could probably just about bet the fucking mortgage on what Mike's something old in episode 338 is going to be.
All right, something old. Triumph. I had a college friend, MSU college friend, by the way, text in the college friend text chain and say, "Hey, I've got tickets to Triumph this Saturday. Anybody want to go?" Apparently, he had enough. I'm going to be at the state finals track meet, so I couldn't go. But I said, what a great thing to go back and listen to this album. So I went back and listened to Just a Game. That's their 1979 album. That was kind of their commercial breakthrough album. That one had Lay It on the Line and Hold On. Lay it on the line.
Lay it on the line.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then Hold On. Apparently, their number one album in sales, anyway, that actually went platinum, that they sold over 1 million albums, was Allied Forces in 1981. That was their next album.
Which it was probably Never Surrender.
Yes, I think so.
So.
I think so. But
Where do you stand on Triumph, Chuck?
I really enjoyed it. It's
I actually, if like we had a cameraman that could follow us around, I could probably go into that closet over there and pull you out at least 2 Triumph cassettes.
Nice.
And I did not misuse that. They are cassettes.
Cassettes.
So,
Oh, but it was great. Great 80s music. And they were more, they were very successful touring. They made a lot of money touring just with their touring. Yeah, there you go.
Chuck's a big fan.
Yeah.
I believe a trio from Canada, I believe.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Now, if I can, I'll lead into my new.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm like, all right,
Lead
well,
away.
this is I'm feeling good. I'm feeling nostalgic. I'm listening to this 80s band that rocked it out, and I typed in a current band that sounds like Triumph.
All right.
So the first one that came up didn't sound like them at all. So I'm like, well, there's maybe not an FU to Google AI or Google search or whatever. But the second one on the list, Greta Van Fleet. You're familiar with Greta Van Fleet.
Frankenmuth band.
A band from Frankenmuth.
See now, by the way, she almost made the next one to die last week, but she did not make it because Gretna Van Fleet, the music instructor from Frankenmuth, did pass away prior to episode 336, but
Got
she
it.
didn't make the list.
Okay. Well, that's a bummer.
But there's only 3 that can make the list.
But here we're getting her name out here right now. So
see, now I think they sound more like Led Zeppelin.
they do.
than Triumph.
They do. 100%, but it was as close to any of the stuff that I was listening to that was suggested by the Google search. But their latest album was Starcatcher 2023. Now, I will say this. The music is good. I enjoy listening to it. Their costume for that album, they could probably do something different.
Okay.
I'm not a super fan, but anyway, July 21st, 2023. It was a little too Starcatcher, not enough rock, if that makes sense.
It does.
So it was, but I went back to some of their earlier stuff, and it was definitely Zeppelin, Triumph-ish. It was good. I really enjoyed listening to it. And the other thing I didn't understand, or I didn't know, 2019, From the Fires, that album is fire, by the way. 2019, they won a Grammy for Best Rock Album.
Oh, okay. Pre-COVID.
Yeah. But I mean, from Frankenmuth, they won a Grammy for Best Rock Album. Not like they weren't nominated and got second or third or whatever. They were the best. That's crazy.
They weren't the third popular wheat beer. They were the best.
They were the best. But I'm just saying, did you know that?
No, I did not.
But I mean, we kind of like
COVID had a lot of. I had a lot.
Chuck.
on my mind.
Chuck, did you know that Greta
I had
Van
a lot
Fleet?
on my mind during COVID, so
Well, this is pre-COVID. This is
true.
This would have been the Grammys would have been the spring. They do Grammys in the February, January, February, don't they?
Sure.
Yeah. So this was just a little bit, maybe that, I don't know. We were in the infancy stages of thinking about this podcast.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Well, my something new, quite frankly, sounds made up if you ask me. Unplugged by Machine 6, released May 25th, 2026, 13 songs, 48 minutes. As if all the other albums they've released isn't enough, and their upcoming new release on June 5th isn't enough, they found it necessary to release a live album. But if they're the only group that is going to release new material, then I guess they're going to continue to be on my something new. But quite frankly, they sound made up. I mean, this is like they've got 15 albums since the beginning of 2025. That's just it's not. There's
beginning
something wrong.
Beginning of 2026 or
2025.
2020. Okay, so
Yeah,
all right.
so
So January
a year and a half, they have 15
right.
albums.
Okay. Wow.
Now, again, this one is a live recording, so that's kind of a cop-out album, but
Right.
nonetheless.
Okay.
All right.
So what do they do on stage for the live album? Are there some guys on a laptop going, make me a song that sings about?
It's the songs that they
Type it into a laptop?
because you can hear the crowd singing along with them.
All right.
So, but again, Nickelback, Three Doors Down, That's what
Yeah.
it sounds like to me.
Or is this sing along with them up there with their laptop or their cell phone in one hand, and they're just going, back and forth?
It very well could be because I just
All right.
hear it. I don't see it.
Okay.
I wasn't at the concert. Disappointing. We're going to go inside the ropes. Ding, ding. Guys at work said Chuck was pretty pissed that we didn't go over Saturday night's main event. Honestly, kind of forgot all about it. AEW had Double or Nothing. I know MJF is the champ. Got rave reviews for the matches, but there's zero storyline. I'm way behind. I, like Corny, may just give up on AEW. But
Okay.
WWE, we had the Clash in Italy.
Mhm.
Sunday, May 31st
Yes.
from Titron.
Sure.
City like it's not
Yeah.
Rome, it's not Venice, it's
No. Yeah.
whatever the city is.
It's like a third largest city.
2 p.m. our time, Sunday, May 31st. We have Clash in Italy. We're going to go over our picks. There's 5 matches.
I've got them right here.
All right. We have in a tribal combat match for the heavyweight championship. Champion Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu. I'll go first in this match. I'm going to take Roman Reigns because Jacob as the tribal leader makes 0 sense.
I'd like to have some disparity here, but I have to agree with you.
All right, so we both got Roman.
Mm-hmm.
We have the champion Cody Rhodes versus Gunther for the undisputed WWE Championship. You're first.
I'm going Gunther.
All right, that makes 2 of us. All right. The Women's World Championship, we have Rhea Ripley.
Can I stop you for a second?
Yes.
Has Gunther worn the belt yet?
Not the heavyweight championship.
Okay,
He's
so
won the-
I'm sticking with
he's won-
Gunther then.
he's
Yeah,
won-
yeah,
He's
yeah.
won the IC.
Okay.
We have champion Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill. My turn to go first. I'm going Rhea because Jade pinned her in a 6-way tag on Monday Night Raw. So that was her win. Rhea will win in the premium live event.
Okay, I'm going with Jade just because
All right.
I'm afraid not to go with her.
All right. And then we have the women's IC champion Becky Lynch, the man,
Mm-hmm.
versus Sal Ruka. You're first.
Becky.
All right, so we both have the man.
Going with the man.
Sal Ruka is going to be good, but if you watch her matches, I'm by no means an expert, but you can almost see her thinking of what she wants to do next.
Sure. She's
that'll-
starting to
That'll come with repetition.
right.
And finally, in the rematch, we have who they thought was retired, Brock Lesnar versus Oba Femi,
Mm-hmm.
who went me, you, me, you, me. You know what? Since they made it a point to play it off that he was retired and he wasn't retired, and everybody was pissed because when you got, you get pissed. I'm going to take Brock Lesnar in this match and give a little bit of humility to Oba Femi because to bring Brock back just to get him beat again,
Yeah.
it almost like, well, he wasn't that fucking good anyway. This guy beat him like a drum. I'm going Brock Lesnar.
I'm going Oba.
All right.
I say if you're gonna try to get somebody over, you got to keep them over.
All right.
Now I have a question though.
Yes.
I read that Jade is backed by BFAB and is it Mission?
Michin.
Michin. So what is this this isn't a tag team though.
No. Those are her when she was with AEW, they were called her baddies.
Yeah. So
They're just her henchmen, but this is a
So, like,
one-on-one match.
okay, well, in a last-ditch effort, I'm just quoting this. In a last-ditch effort, Ripley had been forced to ally herself with Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss to keep the numbers even.
Right.
So that confused me like it was going to be a...
That was Monday night, the six-woman tag where
Oh,
Jade
gotcha.
pinned Rhea, so
Okay.
she didn't.
All right, I was confused.
take a total shit kicking, and then
maybe they were just recapping in the.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand now.
All right. Kitten Summer Ale. I am going to go 3.44 because it brought enough flavors to the table where I didn't just think I was drinking just your everyday wheat beer.
You said 344?
3.44.
344. I'm going to go because I'm not that against wheat beers. I'm not a super huge fan, but I'm also I don't care if I drink a good.
You're
wheat
not a
beer.
hater.
I'm not a hater. They put the citrus in this one, and like you said, it didn't taste like a wheat beer at all, and especially at 5%. I said someone could really enjoy these for quite some time. So I got to go a little bit more than you at 3.65.
All right, well, you're closer to the on-tap crowd. 3.1 thousand people on tap checked in at 3.74. You were 3.6 what? 5?
5.
All right. Our second tasting, David.
Yes.
The 5th consecutive Fat Orange Cat. And spoiler alert, the streak ends at 5.
You can't go wrong with a Fat Orange Cat, though. I'm just telling you.
You wouldn't think so. We have a Deepa. 8% IBUs, not mentioned, or NA, whatever you want to call it. Chonky. 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 That's what we're going with.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
8% episode high on ABVs.
You know it's not chonky, Mike?
What's that, Dave?
The Maple Grill. The Maple Grill is a fantastic, amazing farm-to-table counter service restaurant and microbrewery offering a rotating selection of the freshest local items available and cooked over an open kitchen's wood-fired grill. The Maple Grill not only offers the greatest of local fare, but craft beers, wood-fired craft beers, and seltzers as well. But wait, before you get into that car, check out their website, themaplegrill.net. That's spelled GRILLE.net. And after you do that, check out the menu, check out what's on tap, and then get yourself to 13105 Gratiot Road in Hemlock, Michigan. And when you get there,
tell them Mike and Dave sent you.
Exactly. As I go into the Maple Grill stainless steel pint glass.
And I'm in the regular pint glass from Maple Grill. I assume each album since their debut got worse was talking about Greta Van Fleet and not Triumph.
So,
So,
yeah. Sorry, Chuck, I missed that one, but
judging by the way it smells,
yeah,
I'm certainly glad I brought the third one that I purchased at Horrocks down with me.
I'm not getting really strong notes. Maybe it's because I got so much head on here.
I'm getting the Deepa.
Must be the disadvantage of a lot of head.
There is no disadvantage to a lot of head.
Glad I teed that one up for you.
Oh, that's fucking perfection. Boy, if it finishes as good as it starts.
Yeah, that's why you can't go wrong with a Fat Orange Cat.
All right. Come on, Mike, where is it?
All right, Mike. MLB or NHL? What do you got?
You know what? Let's go MLB.
Okay.
League leaders remain the same.
Yeah.
Tampa.
Not the Tigers and not the Red Sox.
No, sir. But there was a small flip-flop. Tampa at 34-18 or a 654 winning percentage leads the American League for the best record, while the Braves 37-18 or 673 lead the NL. Now, 336, Tampa had a half game lead over the Braves. But now I don't know if Tampa had a couple rainouts or the way the schedule played.
Yeah.
The Braves have 3 games in hand, but they are a game and a half ahead of Tampa. So percentage points ahead at 673. So the Braves are the best team in baseball once again after a 1-week hiatus to the Rays, who they trailed by a half game last week.
Right.
Red Sox are currently on a 4-game home losing streak after sweeping the Royals in Kansas City. Nick and I are going to make a 4-hour trip to Cleveland on Sunday. Little father-son time.
Nice.
I'm probably going to wear my colors and hopefully don't wind up in
Trash can.
Cleveland's jail. But
Yeah.
you keep holding on because the American League sucks. So the old Dumb and Dumber quote. So you're telling me there's a chance. You know, when he says there's 1,000,000 to 1 shot. So you're telling me there's a chance. I keep holding on to that, but they can't hit. When they hit, rarely their pitching lets them down. And I don't know if everybody's just having a bad year or last year everybody was just way above their skis.
Right.
Way over. It's weird.
Yeah.
But I would expect Aroldis Chapman, who I love dearly and who's still getting it done, I would expect him to be moved somewhere within the next 40 days.
Okay. That's,
You don't need a top-notch closer when you're never fucking leading the game. So. But,
yeah, I mean, that's the same thing the Tigers were getting. No matter who I listened to or what I read, the Tigers were getting eviscerated today.
They got beat by the Angels, who the Angels are actually the worst team in the American League.
Right. And so looks like Skubal's going to get traded probably before the 4th of July. Simply because he's not going to start too many games going out after his surgery. And then the first baseman, why am I his last name's hard to pronounce. Torkelson.
Oh.
I guess Torkelson is rated 25 out of 26 first baseman as far as his offensive production is concerned.
He's streaky.
Yeah, so I mean it's I don't know. It was
They
bad.
actually weren't doing bad, and then Skubal went down, and the Red Sox swept them, and they just went in the shitter.
It's just like what the hell's the point?
So
yeah.
Anyway,
in any event,
but that's baseball, and the streak was snapped. I want to say the first no-no since 2024 was thrown by a number of Astro pitchers the other night. Multiple pitcher no-hitters.
Yeah. Nobody goes 9 innings anymore.
But I don't even really. The team was no hit. Facts are facts.
Right. Yeah.
But
if you got 12 guys that do pitch a no-hitter, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a bad B film bukkake.
Probably a little bit different, but I understand your point, what you're trying to get to. NHL?
Yes, Western Conference. The Vegas Golden Knights swept the number
Avalanche.
1 seed Colorado Avalanche 4-0. Who had that on their bingo card in the NHL playoffs?
I think you did, didn't you? No.
No.
Oh.
No, not at all. I had Colorado and Carolina on a collision course for the Stanley Cup Finals. Even if Vegas were to beat them, nobody had fucking Vegas sweeping this series.
Somebody I heard or talked to in person had Vegas at least winning
the series. You had that on
but
your
not
bingo
crushing
card,
it,
but you didn't have a sweep on your bingo card.
Okay.
I would almost promise you that.
All right.
And in the East, Carolina leads the Montreal Canadiens 2-1. Game 4 is right now.
Yeah.
In Montreal. Montreal's looking to tie. Carolina looking to take a commanding 3-1 lead.
And as long as we're talking hockey, there was news in the PWHL.
There was more news because that championship ended 2 weeks ago.
It did.
And we didn't.
So now what they were doing,
I think it was only the second winner.
Their player contracts and salaries were put into the media, and 10 players, get this, 10 players made at least blank in 20 25-26. What do you think?
Minimum wage.
Try again. 10
$1 million.
10 players. Come on, dude. Get reasonable.
Somewhere between minimum wage and $1 million.
Okay.
50,000.
100K.
Oh, still overpaid.
10 players made at least 100K in 25-26. 17 players in the league, or 17 players made league minimum, and then there were pretty much the rest of them were between 40, between
I got to
40K or less.
I got to fact check your wording there. You
Yeah.
said 17 made league minimum.
Whatever I don't know what the league minimum is. I didn't.
Well,
dive
they all
into
should
it.
make at least league minimum.
Well, apparently some of them made less. I don't know why or how.
Unless you're going average. So maybe the minimum average is $62,577.17, and 17 made that average. But if there's a league minimum, they should all make that.
Well, I would agree with you.
Even if our union representative would go along with that.
Yeah, for sure. I'm actually quoting that 17 players made league minimum, and quote dozens more made 40,000 or less. So I don't know
The
league minimum
minimum average, because if there's a league minimum, they should all make the
or the league minimum was like 20,000 or something. 40,000 or less. So I should have switched those two comments. So, most made 40,000 or less, which would be to the league minimum, and then 17 players made the league minimum, whereas most made above the league minimum. Did I confuse anybody yet? Of course I did.
Yes, absolutely. Because if it's like if $10 is the league minimum, every single player in that league made $10.
Well, I bet in the PWHL the league minimum is probably 10,000 or 15,000.
So, but they all made that.
Yes, I that's my assumption. But 17 players made the league minimum. The rest of them made 40,000 down to the league minimum or less. It was poorly worded in the article. I'm just trying to recover right now from quoting the article that was poorly written.
All right. And we'll fact check that, because the verbiage of that is shoddy at best. Because because everybody makes the league minimum, otherwise they're not league members.
Right. Yes. It was so shoddy that we had one person drop off as a. They're like, they don't know what they're talking about. They're making this up as they go along.
They're like, I'm going to try out for PWHL because I can make less than everybody else. Anyway.
All right.
NBA.
Yeah. Okay.
The New York Knickerbockers swept the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Wow.
And it wasn't even close, folks.
No.
Outside, I never thought I'd miss talking about wrestling. Oh, that old Charles. He's got a million of them. But the Cavaliers were up, I think, 18 points, game one, with 4-ish minutes to go.
Yeah.
The Knicks came back and won and never looked back. I think they won.
Yeah.
I think they won the series by like 95 points.
They broke them.
And now it's the Knicks versus the Western Conference champion, either the Oklahoma City Thunder or the San Antonio Spurs. The Thunder lead 3-2.
Yep.
Game 6 is tomorrow night. Look forward to seeing you at the Alamo Dome. I don't even know if that's where San Antonio plays, but it sounded good because that's where the Alamo was.
BTW.
What is that?
By the way.
Oh, yeah, duh. Okay.
The Wemby rookie card just sold the other day for $5.1 million. Monopoly money for somebody. I just.
Since Chuck misses talking about wrestling, by the way, Logan Paul tore his tricep at Saturday night's main event.
No.
So you do not want to be in the vision, because if you're in the vision, you get hurt.
Yeah. Stuff starts breaking. PGA. Last week, the CJ Cup Byron Nelson Classic at the TPC Craig Ranch. Wyndham Clark. You know Wyndham Clark.
Not personally, but I know who he is.
Yeah. He's back in the winner's circle. He shot 11 under par. That's not for the whole tournament. That was for the fourth round.
He was 30 under for the
tournament. He was 30 under for the tournament. So, 11 under would be a pretty a really good round for Augusta National or like a PGA Championship or something like that. So, but apparently for the Byron Nelson, they should actually change the name to the Oprah Winfrey Classic. You get a birdie, you get a birdie, you get a birdie,
Absolutely.
you get a birdie, you get an eagle.
And in more golf news, Tiger Woods will miss all 4 majors this year.
Yeah.
Again. So Jack's record is safe.
There you go. We knew that though.
All right, NASCAR.
Yeah.
We have not picked yet this week for Nashville. We're waiting on Jason Moeller, Josh Wendy, then me, then Cam, then Dave. Last week, I would have had a FU because the Coca-Cola 600 was range shortened by 40 laps. But I was content with them stopping it.
Not
because
me.
My driver was Ryan Blaney, and the longer the run went, the further Ryan Blaney went back. So I was happy with my 6 points and moved along.
You know damn well I had Tyler Reddick. The more that race went on, the better his chances got to win it.
It
And
was Hamlin or Reddick would have beat
super
Daniel
pissed.
Suarez.
Super pissed.
And maybe even Christopher Bell, but
Yeah.
Suarez was
Yeah.
not winning that fucking race.
No.
Now, do I know that for a fact?
No.
No, I don't.
No, you don't.
They never ran it, but
So this Sunday, the Cracker Barrel 400 at Nashville Super Speedway. It's a 1.33 tri-oval track. So it's a mid-super speedway. And like you said, we don't have our picks
that's
yet.
Sunday night, though, I think.
It is.
Which is weird. Like Sunday night, the
Mhm.
Coca-Cola 600, nobody worked the next day because it was Memorial Day.
Right.
Why are they racing in Nashville on Sunday night the week after Memorial Day?
I don't know. Do those guys actually work the next day?
The 100,000 people that are in the
Oh,
stands.
well,
do.
true. That's true. That's true. True.
So,
Yeah.
when I saw a night race,
But
I
they're-
was thinking it was Saturday. But they said it was Sunday, so
I don't know. People in Nashville are just used to staying up.
could be. Could very well be.
They're used to staying up and partying. All right, NFL.
What do you got in NFL?
All right, ready?
Yes.
The Chargers. Who's their star safety? Do you know? I didn't know, so I'm not throwing you under the bus.
Give me his initials.
DJ.
No.
Derwin James.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
I thought he was a linebacker, but if he's a safety, he's a safety.
So he just got a contract, 3 years, $75.6 million. $57.1 million guaranteed. So, I mean, again, we're getting into monopoly. Like, where's the money coming from? So now he's the highest paid safety in the NFL. And you have all these other contracts. So he was the 2018 first round pick.
Matt
Five-time-
Stafford's $50 million.
Yeah, a year, right? Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You have all these other players, depending, what team you are, and you're paying them egregious amounts of money. Where in the hell is it coming from? I mean, they fill stadiums on Sunday for sure, but I don't think it's coming from ticket sales. It obviously TV money, but there's got to be some other money that's going into that. Anyway, so he's a 5-time Pro Bowler. So as I started reading, I'm like, okay, well, maybe there's a reason why they wanted to keep this cat around. I have some questions for you.
Okay.
All right. Quarterbacks.
Yes.
Going into, they're starting to do their
OTAs.
OTAs. Fernando Mendoza, his rookie season, right?
Yes.
Who starts? Kirk Cousins or Mendoza?
Cousins.
You think Cousins starts? Okay. All right. Now,
Just like he did for Michael Penix.
Yeah.
Michael Penix Jr.
Okay.
in Atlanta.
He's coming up here in a minute. So for the Vikings, is it going to be Kyler Murray or J.J. McCarthy?
Kyler Murray. Because they went out and got Kyler Murray. J.J. McCarthy was iffy at best before he was hurt. They're not going to give up on J.J. yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray. For the Falcons, is it Michael Penix, or Tua Tagovailoa? Who's going to start?
I'll say Tua, but I think this is a true camp battle.
Okay. All right. And then Cleveland. Now there's a trifecta here in Cleveland because, of course, they went out and got another Taylor Green. So is it Deshaun Watson, Shakur Sanders? Did I say his first name right?
It's Shakur Sanders.
Yeah, Shakur Sanders. Yeah, and then Taylor Green.
I don't even know who Taylor Green is. I think it's going to be Deshaun Watson.
Okay, you think Deshaun Watson? All right. Well, you heard it here first, folks.
Thanks.
All right, you're welcome. To
Any other
NASCAR.
sports notes?
I don't. I do not.
All right, you go first. I'm going to write my rating down.
Okay.
Done.
$4.1.
Well, you beat me. I went.
Shut up.
I went 4.00.
What?
It's an excellent 4-point beer.
I was sure the way you were raving about it, this was going to be a 4.2,
But
4.3.
as the beer went,
Okay.
it's like, okay, there's some blandness to it, but it's a classic DEPA.
Mm-hmm.
And, as we tip off with the lightweight number 3, I will have my second chunky going.
Right.
But again, right along with 6.9 thousand people on Untapped, 3.97. So all of us are in the same mindset, David.
That's good. All right. You know who else is in the same mindset?
Who's that, Dave?
Anybody that goes to Grand Central Sports Bar and Grill. Grand Central Sports Bar and Grill is a family-friendly sports bar with delicious food and a drink menu to please everyone. Looking for some fun on a weekday night?
Who isn't?
I know. Grand Central's the place to be for Mondays. We got Trivia Mondays. Let's try this again. Comedy Tuesdays, Wild Wing Wednesdays, which are amazing from what I understand. Thirsty Thursdays, Fish Day Fridays, Sassy Saturdays, and Fun Day Sundays with drink specials every day. Grand Central is located at 3504 State Street in Saginaw. And you can check out their menu at their Facebook page, the Grand Central Sports Bar and Grill. It's always a good time at Saginaw's hometown sports bar, the Grand Central Sports Bar and Grill. And when you get there,
tell them Mike and Dave sent you. And by the way, did you ever look at
Exactly.
Herb's new favorite burger?
oh my God, it's this tall.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
There's
There's no way you could.
Yeah, you have to eat. Eating a burger with a knife and fork is almost sacrilegious.
But
blasphemous, if you
you'd
will.
almost have to deconstruct it.
What? Oh yeah, absolutely. Because it was just too much on too much. But I just thought of a random question.
It was 7 inches. I mean, tall. I mean, you can't at least 7 or 8. Well,
Okay. I don't know anything about 7 or 8 inches, but anyway. Sure. But here you go.
both of those were apropos, by the way.
Sacrilegious.
Yeah.
What was the other word that I dropped on you? What's worse?
Uh,
Blasphemous for sacrilegious. Are they synonyms or is one worse than the other? I think
synonyms.
I think blasphemy is worse.
Okay.
Sacrilegious is like, well, you probably shouldn't have done that.
Shame on you.
Blasphemous is like, oh gosh.
You went against
Yeah,
God.
what
Yeah.
happened there?
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I hear you. Ooh, I'm liking this.
All right, third and final tasting. Allen's Coffee Breakfast Stout from Lone Pine Brewing Company, a regional brewery in Portland, Maine, everybody. Not West Coast, Oregon. East Coast, Maine.
Not Portland, Michigan?
No,
Okay.
Maine.
Maine, Portland, Maine.
Because the abbreviation for Michigan would be MI.
Yeah.
ME is Maine.
Yes, sir.
MA is Massachusetts. So there you go. You got your state abbreviation because we're here to serve. Now, the reason I picked this is because of Google.
Okay.
I said I'm doing a 3-beer tasting. My first tasting is a wheat ale. Second tasting is a double IPA.
Right.
What should the third tasting be? And it said a stout or a Belgian triple. I could not find a Belgian triple other than the one I know for a fact that we had.
Right.
Because I really remember the can.
Distinctively.
Yeah, thank you. So I really remember the can. I went with Allen's Coffee Breakfast Stout. Hopefully the flavor is there because the ABV is not. Episode low, 4.8 ABV. IBUs, NA, or not mentioned, or bullshit call,
All right.
whatever.
Two things.
Yes.
Two shout outs. Number one, this shirt was from my daughter. Okay. She's an environmental engineer. And, there are some, and I'm going to say this with love and kindness, but there are some tree huggers out there that actually do the world good, because if we didn't have clean water, we wouldn't have good beer. And she got this shirt specifically to let us know that.
Fair enough.
And then secondly, Jamie, you made these glasses for us, the Flights Football and Anything Else glasses, and you weren't sure how long they would last, how many dishwasher run-throughs. So this lasted a couple of years, 2 years anyway.
I hand wash that, though. That's one of the glasses that I hand wash.
Well, then you scrub this fucker too.
I or Liz will hand wash that one.
How does the outside of the glass get if you don't touch it, if it's not in a washing machine? Oh, okay. All right. So you wash the outside. Good for you. That's awesome.
Well, yeah, you're not going to wash the outside?
Well, maybe or maybe
You
not.
had that glass in your ass before. So I keep it from the dishwasher because it would have wore off by now. I'm not saying it's never been in the dishwasher, and that's why part of the
We gotcha. All right. Well, good. Well,
I mean, I'm not calling Jamie out for a shoddy craftsmanship.
no, but I know how you are about being clean and everything like that. So you probably scrubbed the shit out of this thing. So that's good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Here we go.
Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Yeah.
Because we're not blasphemous or sacrilegious.
Wow.
There we go.
Holy cow.
That wasn't planned.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, coffee on the notes. And I'm going out of the Not a Big Deal glass. And I'll give a fucking shout out to Barstool Sports. We had 2 glasses of Not a Big Deal. One broke due to user error. But this one right here, this is a dishwasher glass, and Not a Big Deal is
Still there.
is a Ron Jeremy erection. It's rock hard and solid.
Oh my God.
So,
Here we go.
cheers.
Cheers. Oh yeah. Very good coffee on the notes.
Oh. Boy, if only this was like a 9, 11, or 13%. That's borderline refreshing at 4.8%.
Oh, hell yeah.
Delicioso.
Very. All right, sir.
Where are we starting, David?
All right, Mike, finish this sentence.
Yep.
Now, I know it's a little early.
Yep.
It's a little earlier than I would like, I guess, in hindsight, but football's right around the corner. Okay?
It'll be here before we know
and
it.
this podcast is Flights, Football, and Anything Else, right?
Correct, sir.
So we're starting in, the draft is whatever, and I know you're a fuck them draft picks kind of a guy.
Yep.
Excuse me. So we're starting to get into actually some of the news, especially as you mentioned, they're getting into their OTAs, which is their organized team activities.
Correct.
So it's basically, there's no contact, but it's 7-on-7. There's drills. There's other things going on. So I have some questions for you. You just need to finish the sentence.
All right.
Number 1, Cleveland Browns had the best 2026 draft class this year and...
We'll still finish no better than 3rd in the AFC North.
Okay.
Jen wondered about your shirt. No water, no beer. She's
Yeah.
she's a tree hugger.
Yeah,
apparently.
thank you. Thank you. My daughter is all about clean water. All right, here we go. Question number 2. Beginning of the NFL season, OTAs mean...
Not a whole lot unless you suffer catastrophic injuries to key players.
So that is interesting that you say that. because, and I'm forgetting, I want to say it was one of the Raiders players, one of their linemen snapped his Achilles on the first day of OTAs. So that kind of sucks. Well, your season's done.
That's what I mean. So it's
Peace
like-
out.
And that's I'll even the 2 exhibition preseason, whatever the NFL wants you to call them. It's like, okay, hey, the Bears won 90-0. Okay, did anybody get hurt? Okay, I'm good with that then, because a lot of the guys in that 90-0 win
Yeah.
will be sending their resumes my way, and
Right.
we'll see how their interview goes.
Right. All right. Number 3, the Bears' move to Illinois is
Now, that's confusing to me.
okay.
The Bears are in Illinois, Chicago, Illinois. The Chicago,
Oh shit. Shit. I got the wrong state.
Indiana,
Indiana.
not going to happen.
Okay.
It's not.
I can't. And wow. I got no excuse for that one. Indiana.
And
You
the
said
Bears
not.
were-
You said not going to happen.
No.
Okay.
I'm not saying they won't move, because I think Allendale is still in Illinois, correct? I'm not saying the Bears won't leave Soldier Field, because this is an NFL Chicago issue. It's not a Bear issue. The Bears have paid what they have to pay.
Well, but I mean, I remember the article.
But
the
city
city
has not paid the money
right,
that
and but
they
this
need to pay to the NFL. So that's why the Bears are like, well, if you're not going to fucking pay it, we're not fucking paying it. So we will
yeah, they
leave.
want the Bears to pay it though. That's the problem.
Well, that's on the city, because the city
Right.
was going to raise this money
Yes.
with restaurant, hotel, and bar tax.
Yeah, the 2 articles that I read,
So
that's where they went with that. Is
they will not leave. They may
Okay.
leave Chicago, but
Yeah.
they will not leave Illinois.
Okay. All right. Jesse Minter will.
I do not know who Jesse Minter is.
Okay. I think he's the new. God dang it. I was going to try to remember this. Jesse Minter, I believe, is the new coach for the Las Vegas.
Okay, so if he's with the Raiders, he
With
will
the
do
Raiders.
everything Tom Brady tells him to do.
Okay. You think so?
Yes.
All right. The most explosive offense this year will be. Who do you think?
I'll go Los Angeles Rams.
No.
I mean, all their pieces are still intact. You can't go the Packers because Josh Jacobs has just beat the fuck out of his
Okay.
wife or
What?
partner or whatever, and
Jesus.
he's 5 other charges. So the Packers are out of the mix.
All right.
But
No-
yeah, so the Rams.
Okay.
The Rams are the most explosive offense.
Okay. The most dominant defense this season is going to be.
Cleveland Browns.
Really? Okay. All right.
Myles Garrett's the best defensive player in the league, so
Okay. All right. That is all I have.
all right.
Oh, wait a minute. Nope. Nope. I got one more.
Check.
I got one more.
Bring
Ready?
it. Bring it.
All right. This is non-NFL related.
Okay.
The recent enhanced games. Now, we've talked about this on the pod before. The enhanced games are athletes that can take whatever drugs or steroids or
And this fact, and actually, it's advertised as such,
yeah,
and recommend everybody to do so.
correct. In the recent enhanced games, the quote was, "We changed the world, but what happened?"
We still don't have the fucking results to prove it because nobody had jaw dropping numbers. I mean,
Okay.
there
Yeah.
was like everybody's all juiced, and it's like, well, that time's not bad.
Right. So they had
I mean, I've seen it before, and you're all juiced up, so you're not that good.
They had one world record. There was a Greek swimmer that broke the world record. Jesus, what is in this? Broke the world record in the 50-meter freestyle, I think. Yeah. by 0.07. So by 7/100ths of a second. The problem is, and what they didn't acknowledge is that 3 clean athletes, they were allowing clean athletes to run in here as well. They were probably thinking like, well, we're going to have our juiced up athletes and we want some clean athletes in here so they can beat the shit out of them, and prove that, this is a big deal. But in the sport of track and field, 2 sprinters in the men's 100 and the women's 100, the clean athletes won those events. And then in the, I want to say a swimmer in the 50-meter backstroke, that was a clean athlete that won the backstroke over the people that were juicing.
But I think you get a lot of juicers that don't want to be a part of the enhanced games simply because it's like, well, I don't want anybody to know I'm dirty, so I'm going to stay out of these, even though I'm not going to be penalized.
Yeah, maybe,
Yeah.
maybe. But each one of these winners walked away with $250,000. So they had 3 people, one person that was, taking athletic or physical enhancing drugs that got a world record. You had these 3 clean athletes that won their event. Excuse me. So I mean, the picture in the article was the founder, and I'm not going to remember his name right now, sitting there bowing to the Greek swimmer that broke the world record. And it's like, dude, this was a failure. This was a failure on so many levels, and I don't understand. They even, at one point, they did weightlifting as well. They had a weightlifter that was trying for, I don't even know if it was I don't even know if it was for a world record, but it was the snatch. So you go right from the ground up above your head, right?
That was the start of Killer Joe you're thinking of with the snatch.
Thank you. So on the 3rd attempt, he failed pretty miserably. And then, hey, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a surprise for everybody. We're going to give him one more lift. Well, they don't ever give, in an actual competition or Olympic competition, they don't give 4 lifts. They give 3.
Did you get it?
Yeah, no. He failed on the 4th one as well.
Well,
It was just like, it seemed like a high school or middle school, like, we're going to give him one more try. Let's go, Jimmy. So stupid.
I agree. Yeah, I'm not against the enhanced games, but I think you have a lot of users that are like, well, I'm not going to admit I'm going to use it, so I'm not going to get in this fucking thing. I'll just fucking cheat.
Well, here's a point you made quite a while ago when we were talking, when they were coming up with this idea 2 years ago, something along those lines, and we covered this on this podcast. And you said the whole point is you can't take performance enhancing drugs and then just like sit back and eat bonbons and like you need to work. And one of the comments from one of the sprinters was like, these guys need to level up. I mean, they're not working as hard as we are. They're not doing the things we are. And that goes for pretty much anything. I mean, you can't just take the drugs. Right. You need to like do the work.
Right.
And then the drugs may help you to some degree. So in any event, that whole thing was hysterical to me.
All right.
Anyway. All right. Moving on.
All right. I am 39, 30, and 1.
55.7%.
And I'm on minimum a 2-week losing streak.
Yes.
Minimum.
Yes.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. So here's what we're going to do. To finish this out, so 39, 30, and 1, that's
30 left. We have
30 left. So what I'm going to do, there's only one that I'm going to read off right now that is back-to-back with one that is like left open. So for example, the only thing we have left out of the 29 that will be left is they're kind of like by themselves on my sheet. they're let me just show everybody real quick. This is the sheet that I'm keeping track of. All of the Got that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, if you can see that real quick, all these blank spaces are singletons.
Yes.
Moving forward. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start next week with number 96 and just go 96, 89, 86, 81, 78 and just work backwards till we get to close to number 2 and then go back to 100 and then hit number 1. Because that's kind of what you did with me with Stump Dave.
Yes.
Okay.
100 was the second to last.
Yes.
And number 1 was the last.
So that's the plan. Ready?
Yes.
So this is the only pair that's back to back, and so I want to get this one out of here. It's number 5.
Ooh.
Right?
Should be a popular movie.
Yes.
All right, let's go.
Ready?
Yep.
Here's Looking at You, Kid.
All right. I know the movie. Let me just get everything. Humphrey Bogart.
Yes.
And now, like I say, since I've been drinking.
Right?
All right, so Clark Gable is Gone with the Wind. Casablanca.
Done.
All right.
There you go.
I had to fucking.
If you said Maltese Falcon, I was going to be like, oh, my God.
I just had to fucking piecemeal it together. It's like, I know it's okay. Bogart, Gable, because I 1 or 2 is a Gable quote. I'm preparing for it,
Yeah.
and I hope I just don't fucking chicken leg it.
Chicken leg it. That's a new quote. That's a new saying or meme or whatever it is.
So worst case scenario, I finish a smidge over 40% because the worst I can do is 40,
Yeah.
78, 40, 79, and 79. 40.
Yeah. Come on, Mike.
Math guy. 20,
Let's go, math guy.
40, 59, and 1. That's the absolute worst I can do, which would be a shade over 40%. And I said,
That was a long time ago, Jen. Sorry.
and so now my record is 40, 30, and 1.
Correct. So, like a lot of great lines, and I'm finding this out through doing this exercise and going through the stump mic, that line, here's Looking at You, Kid, was not in the script.
Okay.
He just ad-libbed it. It's just because apparently,
I'm going to give you a fucking stump mic reversal.
okay,
What song
yeah,
is, and our millions of viewers out there right now can chime in right now. So the line was, here's Looking at You, Kid.
yeah.
It was Humphrey Bogart in Casablanca. What song is that referenced in?
I can't. Here's Looking at You, Kid. This
Well, actually,
is going back to Stump Dave, and
I'll give you a little clue here. They don't say "Here's Looking at You, Kid," but it's the line in the song is just like Bogey and Bacall.
Oh. I'm not gonna get it. I'm not. This is like Stump Dave. I'm not gonna get it. I should. It seems like I should. Is it like a? Is
This
it?
is more for the fucking viewers and listeners.
Is it? Is it 80s? Is it 80s song?
Possibly early 90s.
Okay.
But-
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is that it was 80s, late 80s.
Here's Looking at You, Kid.
Yeah. What was it?
I have no idea, but it is. That's why I was relying on the listeners and the viewers. But
All right.
it is a reference,
Yeah.
just like Bogey and Bacall. I want to say it's like Kenny Rogers and
Oh,
Donna Summer or something like that.
yeah.
It wasn't Donna Summer.
No. No, I know what you're talking about now.
Here's looking at you, kid, just like Bogey and Bacall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody.
Oh, shit.
Somebody will.
Somebody, hopefully. All right. But anyway, yeah, that was something he used to do behind the scenes with it wasn't Aubrey Hepburn, it was who the hell was it? Aubrey? Who is he? But come on, Dave. Look at your notes.
Casablanca was Lauren Bacall.
Yeah. Lauren Ingrid Bergman. It was
Key Largo.
Key
Look at
Largo.
Liz fucking coming. Look at Liz stepping.
There you
up.
go. Yeah. No, it was Ingrid Bergman. Was the female in that. Copied and pasted it, dude.
Who's Lauren Bacall then?
I have no idea.
But it's just like Bogey and Bacall.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Here's looking at you, kid.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I only half got it right then. But anyway,
All
but
right.
I'm at 40.
Sure, you are.
40. Worst case, I said my goal was 30%. I'm at worst case a smidge over 40%. And the lack of. All right, number 3. Bob Horner, 68 years old, College World Series champion in 1977 with the Arizona State Sun Devils, 9 years with the Atlanta Braves, Rookie of the Year in 78, and he was an All-Star in 1982. Rest in peace, Bobby Horner.
Rest in peace, sir.
Number 2, Manny Fernandez, 79 years old, member of the no-name defense of the Miami Dolphins.
Yep.
And I will, between now and episode 338, find out how many are remaining. But Manny Fernandez on that no-name defense, him and his teammates get together every year when the final team, what'd Chuck say? Bertie Higgins sang it, says Google. All right, thanks, Chuck. So, every year when the last undefeated team loses, the surviving members of the 72 Dolphins
Right.
pop champagne, click their glasses, and say, we live another year because Now, as I've said many times on this podcast, I do not consider the 1972s even probably the top 3 greatest teams of all time. But for the record, they are the only team to go regular season playoffs, Super Bowl champs without a loss. So they continue to pop the champagne. And obviously, each year, maybe not each year, but it gets smaller and smaller. And now Manny Fernandez will not be there. I will try to get the exact number of surviving members of that 72 team by 338. But Manny Fernandez, 79, rest in peace. And number 1, we didn't mention it, NASCAR. Dave and I are in a NASCAR pool. Nobody really picked Kyle Busch much anymore, but 41 years old, 2-time NASCAR champ, 234 National Series race wins. That's the truck. That's the
Right.
So it's not 234 NASCAR wins, but 234
wins.
National Series wins. 41 years old, pneumonia turned into sepsis, and you wonder what might have been because the call was out prior to his death where he radioed his pit and said, I gotta get a shot from the doc when we're done.
Yeah.
And then he won a truck race 2 days before he died.
So is he just ignoring it to some degree and just getting shots to just keep going, and then it finally? Wow.
But
wow,
41 is just way too young to.
So pneumonia into sepsis.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah.
And then if you go down a rabbit hole on the old Google,
because I hadn't read that yet, because they hadn't released that last time.
One doctor went out and said that, this was totally preventable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, whether that guy's full of shit or just looking for clicks, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm probably smarter than most doctors.
Have you slept at a Holiday Inn Express?
Not recently.
Okay, well then forget it.
Liz
then.
and I are more 5-stars. We don't really do Holiday Inn Express, so we're more 5 stars. So
I gotcha.
you don't get into
Yeah. Sure.
Now it's so.
Yeah.
But so it's a shame.
Yeah, it is.
But then Red Solo Cup guy, Toby Keith.
Yeah.
He had all the money at his disposal, and he just said, "You know what? Fuck it. I don't want to fucking get into it," and he just died. Basically,
Right.
I'm not saying that was Kyle Busch's
Sure.
stance, but
Yeah. Well, but maybe he was being a tough guy, and I can get through this. And if I just get some shots, I feel better. And
I don't ever want to be a tough guy with fucking the Grim Reaper.
yeah, well, he always went.
That's
like,
where I'm benefiting from my greatest fear is death, because I'm going to live forever because I do not want to die. I'm like that little old lady on the Twilight Zone episode with Robert Redford. Liz might know the title of this one. Where, she's dead and Robert Redford tried to coax her out of the apartment. It's like, listen, bitch, you're dead. It's like, that I'm fucking
Right.
that little
Yeah.
old lady.
Okay. Well, good for
Yeah,
you.
I'm fucking dying.
Well, in any like 12-step
If you're
program.
mobile, will you live to 150, or will you be so pissed that you don't know anybody that's alive, you just want to die too? I'll live to 150. Fuck everybody else.
Okay. There you go. You'll have to
My
live.
great grandchild died. I'm still here. Fuck you.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, you'll have to have that mentality to get to that point.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Ready for neither or?
Nope.
All right. Look at fucking Chuck is our resident Google source. So there are 11. You don't even have to wait to episode 338. Like I said, Chuck has done and we greatly appreciate it, Chuck. There are 11 Miami Dolphins left of the 1972 champions. So they're going to need them. As time goes by, they need a much smaller bottle of champagne.
True. Well, they can get away with 2 at this point, probably.
I think
11
I
people?
think you can do one.
Okay.
I think
All
one
right.
bottle.
Depending on the flutes that
Thank
you
you,
use.
Chuck.
Yeah. All right, here we go. You got one? No?
You know what I do?
Okay.
All right. I don't know if Murray lawnmowers are American made, but I'm going to throw my fuck you to Murray lawnmower. Hopefully, I'm restituted, if that's a word. I don't know. It is. It
is
tonight
now.
on 337.
It is now.
I bought a Murray mower from Home Depot in June of 2025. And on Memorial Day, Liz and I went out and purchased another mower.
Oh. What happened to this one?
The fucking handle is absolute garbage. It was a little piece of plastic that held it. So like you have to push down to make the turn, right? I mean, my lawn isn't endless one way. I mean, I eventually have to turn, right?
Right.
And when I push down, the handle goes all the way down. When I get to the curb to go up, the handle goes all the way up because that little piece of fucking plastic broke. Yes, Jeff Laporte's offered his services. Chuck has offered his services. Well, he didn't really offer his services. He said, well, I had to drill mine. So I took that as he had offered his services. And there is a place, a Murray dealership on Poseyville Road that does Murray motor. But it's like, are you fucking kidding me? June 25 to May 26. And I didn't cut much grass, Dave, in February of 26.
No, probably not.
And the fucking thing is already broke?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Are you fucking kidding me? Your DNR. Oh, I don't know. What did I say? That she's not going to resuscitate me. That's fine. I don't give a fuck about that. But
It's not dead on arrival.
do not resuscitate.
Oh, do not resuscitate. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's true.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got my acronyms mixed up.
I was going to say she wants my money, but she makes more than I do. So that's not it. But anyway, where were we going? Where was I saying?
So you're more in the little plastic piece.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, why get it fixed?
Well, I'm getting it fixed either by Chuck, by Jeff, or by the
So you're gonna have two mores?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And then the other one is like, I finally broke down and got a self-propelled, because the self-propelled, at least the handle is metal.
Yeah.
And I personally could even fix the metal handle, because I see where all the screws are going. So if this Murray handle shits the bed, I could even put a coat hanger through it and carry on.
Right. Twist tie.
But,
Yeah.
what was it, Murray? Oh, I don't even use what is the rage with self-propel? Because when I engage the self-propel,
Yeah.
I have to slow down. So I don't even use the self-propel, because it fucking slows me down. I mean, I could see if you're 80 years old or whatever and still cutting your grass, it might be easier for those front tires to keep, and you're really,
Yeah.
I'm literally like, okay, well, got to kind of hold it back because it's not even moving. So anyway,
Yeah.
But my fuck yous to Murray, make a better handle, you pricks.
There you go. So mine, and I've had this in my fuck you before, fat-free cheese.
Okay.
Fat-free cheese. Mike, when's the last time you had fat-free cheese on something?
I don't even. I grab cheese to throw down.
And I mean, I don't even know the brand, but this was cooked in some smaller acrylic pans. And when those went in the sink and water was put into them to try to clean them off, I thought I needed Goo Gone to get the fat-free cheese off of the acrylic pans. I mean, it was horrible. It was like
Fat-free cheese isn't a euphemism for something else, is it?
I don't think so. But I think you just made it one. And so, I mean, it was like I'm trying to, and don't get fat-free cheese inside of a scrubber. So we had the scrubber, and trying to get it out of the scrubber was near impossible. And then so I started using my hands to try to get it off of the acrylic pan. And it was like one of those boogers that you just can't you can't get it off of your finger because you're trying to flick it and it ends up on your thumb, and then you're trying to get it off your thumb and then it ends up on your finger. It was insane. And then, I mean, they should really repackage this product. So like if Violet, if she wants to do any kind of paper mache product, you don't have to go get plaster of Paris. You can just use fat-free cheese, buy a bunch of that, and she could do some kind of any kind of a paper mache product. Hell, the middle schools should stock up on fat-free cheese. So any of their kids that want to do volcano projects, did you do a volcano project when you were young? Yeah, so did I. Right? You can make a volcano out of this fat-free cheese.
Guess what was the eruptor?
There you go.
I got suspended for 3 weeks.
You got suspended for 3 weeks for your volcano project? Yeah. Why?
Well, I had to lay underneath the volcano and
all right, I got you.
Yeah.
And then you did like a little video in your 8mm. Yeah. All right, but I'm just saying, literally, it took me. It was so stupid. It took me a half an hour. Yeah. Yeah, it still didn't work. I don't know why. It didn't work. I don't know why, Liz, but it was awful. It was horrible. She said you have to rinse it.
Chuck wants to know why you keep buying fat-free cheese.
Well, it's not me. Typically I don't do the cooking. It's fine. It's supposedly very healthy for you. Great. But to rinse it enough to be able, I mean, that's the whole point. Like, okay, well, you have shredded cheese, and now I got to rinse the shredded cheese before I cook with it. Come on.
I wouldn't rinse.
They put this shit on it to make it so it doesn't stick together while it's in the bag. And so you got to rinse the crap off of it.
Nobody ever does that.
Well, I don't know. Well, apparently Liz does, because she just said I had to rinse it.
I've never rinsed cheese out of a bag, ever.
Yeah. Well, Liz, I'm telling you, Liz
the
does.
The extent of my cheese usage.
Liz does.
The extent of my cheese usage is on a quesadilla.
A what?
A quesadilla.
Oh,
And throw it a little on there, put it in the microwave, and it somehow melts, and then I just kind of fold it up and just shove it down my gullet.
okay. There you go. Well, I don't know. Is that like gum though? Is that like gum? So like
Oh,
they say, if you swallow gum, it's in your intestines
That's an urban legend.
Is that an urban? Okay.
Yeah, I've swallowed.
Well, I didn't know if
I've
fat-free
swallowed.
cheese is going to be in your gut for like 3 weeks.
Absolutely not. No.
No. All right.
So
It is. It's wood pulp. Yes, Chuck. It's wood. That is what they put on fat-free on shredded cheese to keep it from sticking together. It's wood pulp.
well, whatever that is.
Yeah. Exactly.
I have an either or for you, Dave. Before we rate this
All right.
third and final taste,
Let's do it.
riddle me this, Dave.
Okay. Or.
When our teammates opponents, or
Oh.
enough is enough. Two wrongs don't make a right.
I have to go with the first one.
You fuckers. The second.
Why? The first
the
one's
second-
more
The
interesting.
second one was better, but the first one.
Oh.
All right. So Travis Kelce was just named minority owner
Yes.
of the Cleveland Guardians.
He had his Cleveland Guardians shirt on. He drank a beer. Yeah.
And his quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, is already a minority owner of the Kansas City Royals. And Kelsey is coming back for another year. Mahomes to Kelsey on the Chiefs. Kelsey's a minority owner of the Guardians.
Yes.
Mahomes is a minority owner of the Royals. AL Central rivals.
Yes.
So that's when teammates become opponents.
Okay. I got you. But being minority owners, I'm hoping that they just, they're hoping that they just get their dividend check, for lack of a better term, at the end of their season. They're not looking to cash out on.
Don't read too much into the question, Dave.
Okay. All right.
All right.
I got you.
Yes. Me.
We're going to remember to rate this one at the end of the
Yes,
podcast.
we're doing it right now. You know what? Boy, if only it was 7.8%. This was a delicious stout with coffee notes. I'm going to go 377.
I'm going to go 4.2.
Woo, mama.
Because this got better and better and better. I'm not going to knock it down because, and I know.
Well, you can't knock it down because you said it got better and better and better.
Well, I mean, knock it down in terms of my review of it. I'm not going to knock it down because it wasn't, on higher ABV. If it was a higher ABV, would it be better? Sure. I might put it at a 4.3 or 4.4. But the taste got better and better and better. So, yeah, 4.2. This is, so you did this off of what, Google or Chat GPT, or what'd you?
I Googled. I'm doing a 3-beer tasting. I have a wheat ale, a double IPA. What should my third be? And their two options were a stout with chocolate or coffee notes or a Belgian triple. The only Belgian triple I found at Opperman's was one that I was 100% sure that we have had.
Yes.
So I went with this one.
Yeah, good choice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so me 377, you 4.20. Light them up. Untapped, 1.8 thousand people. Rating the ballpark of us, just like the other two ratings, 3.88.
There you go.
Anything else, David? Anything else, listeners, viewers?
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thanks everybody for being here for us. Please remember to support your bartenders or the waitresses. They've been working real hard for you.
Yep. And make sure that you like, and subscribe to our Facebook page and all the other social media for
YouTube.
flights. YouTube for sure.
So,
All right. That's it for me.
and next Thursday is your first golf week, even though last week was week 1, right?
Correct.
How did your partner do last week?
Okay.
Kind tit because you weren't there to pick
Okay.
him up.
It was okay.
You fucked him.
Well, it was like 37 degrees. It wasn't
And you
really great.
fucked him because you were at some little hoity-toity banquet or something.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
All right.
but next week, where do you guys golf in Midland?
At the Bay Valley. No, well, almost to
Is
Midland.
that a good? I'm not
Yeah.
a golfer. Is that a good club?
Yeah, it was. I haven't been on the course in probably, I don't know, God, 10 years.
Now, is this a 9-hole or 18-hole?
9.
And so next Thursday, one day after 3:38, if you shoot you will be extremely happy.
42.
All right.
Yeah. I'm going to assume that's about 7 over.
All right. Well, join
I'll be
us.
okay.
Join us in a couple weeks to see if Dave reaches his goal of a 42 on week 2 of the golf league, but week 1 for him.
There you go.
Anything else, David?
I do not.
So I look down at the bottom of my glass. I can see him out of beer. And as the late, great Stuart Scott would say, you ain't got to go home. Yeah, but you got to get the heck up out of here.